guys, and welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be doing kind of a haul slash try on video. I bought a bunch of stuff from, I say this, why do I say this in every video? And I've probably said it like 5 times since I've started filming. I got Ulta, I got Sephora, and I got the new Jaclyn Hill brush collection. I got all of them. So we're going to be playing with all that stuff today. I didn't use like all of the brushes, but I used obviously the ones that like applied to this makeup look. I feel like I buy so much stuff and spend so much money, and then when you actually sit down and do a face with it, it's not actually that much stuff. So, but we are going to be trying a lot of good new stuff today. Some of it didn't work out so well. Some of it worked out really well. So just go ahead and keep watching if you want to see everything. I am feeling a little under the weather. I feel so much better now that like I put on makeup and filmed and talked to you guys, but this next clip, you're going to see I'm like dying because I had just woken up, but I feel better now. My throat's still a little sore, so my voice might be a little bit like today. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Yeah, if you want to see all my new products, then just keep watching. Currently, I am not well. What? What? This is the first video I filmed with Phoebe, like I guess makeup video since I filmed with Phoebe. And I love her, how could you not? But you're being annoying. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna pull out and show you guys is the Jaclyn Hill Master Collection brush collection with Morphe. I did it. I don't want to talk about it. It was on sale for like Halloween or whatever, so I ordered it. I mean, truly, this is like the most beautiful box, and I am so excited to like travel with it because I have this box that's black by Morphe. So I told myself, I was like, you are not going to film and you are not going to use these brushes until you wash them. But I didn't have time to wash them, and I really wanted to film and play with them. I definitely always recommend washing your brushes first. Don't do what I do because of the way they're in this packaging, and they're, you know, made to kind of stay together for shipping and stuff like that. It makes for like not the best performance, you know, so, but that's okay. So the only thing that truly bothers me about this brush collection is that, and I understand why she did it, you know, Morphe, she has certain brushes that are her favorite, and she basically just recreated them. But that's just annoying to me because I bought all of those brushes based off of her recommendation, and now like I just have another one of them. But it's okay. Most of the brushes are like different and unique, so I'm not going to do anything dramatic. I just wanted to kind of come on here and show you guys my new products and like play with stuff. So yeah. I forgot to turn on one of my lights. Jeez, no wonder I'm like, this lighting looks stupid. So for this sale, I tried to get some like different stuff of stuff that I don't have. I feel like I'm always buying eyeshadows, foundations, highlighters. So I tried to not get any of those things. I'm missing some of the stuff I ordered. I'm gonna get on my orders right now, and I say this in like every haul video that you feel like you're buying so much stuff and then you get it and it's like not that much stuff. All right, looks like I do have all my stuff here. I hate that it's so expensive and it doesn't feel like a lot, but oh well. We're gonna go ahead and get started because how have I been? I've been filming for 18 minutes. Like I've been sitting here with the camera on just like doing crap for 18 minutes and I haven't even started my makeup. So let's get it together. Okay, so what I'm gonna start out with is the L'Oreal and Camila Cabello Havana Sunlit Bronzer. I feel like I've heard a lot of people say a lot of good things about this. Whether it be like, I feel like I see most people use it under their makeup. I'm gonna kind of squeeze it out onto my palette and see how I feel. I feel like I wanna put this under my makeup and then use like a, you know, for like a glowy, bronzy primer kind of situation. I'm gonna just use my beauty blender because that's kind of how I roll. And so I don't know, I mean, I'm sure you guys can see that like my chest is way tanner than my face. It's kind of like the lights are bright so it doesn't look that bad, but I will be using like darker stuff on my face anyway. So I think this looks good. It's not, I feel like it's not as glowy. No, I guess it is. It's like, I like it. I get like why people have been liking it, I feel it's very like, got a natural look to it. I am using it all over my face. I'm trying to mostly focus it in like my bronzy areas. I'm kind of going everywhere just to kind of get it all over glow to prime the skin. Yeah, so I did just want to use my beauty blender just because I didn't know how it was going to go, but now obviously I think that like I would be comfortable like putting this on with my hands. Yeah, I think it's definitely like more sheer, it's more natural, but I like that. I think it'd be like a good like product to build on top of. I'm going to use the Lancome Skin Feels Good foundation. It's I've been really liking this. I actually had a friend give this to me. It's a little bit more sheer, it's very dewy, which you guys know is my jam. And it's so funny because she gave this to me and it's like the perfect color for my self tanner, so that was great. So unfortunately I don't have anything new for concealers. I really wanted to get the Jouer concealer because I just have been hearing so many good things about it, but unfortunately they were all out of stock of like any color that would match me. So what I've been using lately is the Born This Way concealer. I really like this, but I've been mixing it with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. If you've been around here, you know, is my favorite concealer. This particular one is just a little too light for me when I'm self-tanned. And I like to just sheer it out with this one just for like day to day. I just kind of pat it in my more problem areas. And then I just go over it, right over it with the L'Oreal Pro Glow. My skin looks a little wonky right now. I did a mask the other night and I think it like pulled out some crap from the depths of my skin. So I've not been like masking enough lately, and then I did one and I like kind of had a breakout on my cheek and I have some texture on my forehead. So I don't think you can really see it on camera. I'm a little far away from the camera, but this has nothing to do with the products, it's just me. Wait, let's have a discussion real fast about face powders, okay? I feel like a lot of face powders have been coming out. And if you guys saw my last Sephora haul, then you saw I got the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in the glow version, and I hated it. I tried it like that one time. I think I tried it one other time, and I just feel like I was played, okay? Like I was so excited for that product, but like it had like chunks of gold glitter, like kind of dark gold glitter, and I realized that there was two colors, right? So I thought maybe I got the darker one, and I didn't. Like the dark one's very dark, which is good for dark skin, but like I was just so surprised. And like I was tan at the time too, and I don't really like gold highlights anyways, but like if it's translucent powder, why is there gold in it, you know? So I returned that, and in that video, I think it was, I said that I don't want to try the Hourglass powder because I feel like I'm gonna like it, and I want to finish the Becca one that I had before I go get the Hourglass one. Well, then I got a gift card for my birthday, and I went and got the Hourglass one. Now I'm so obsessed with the Hourglass one, okay? So then it's like, okay, well now I don't need any more powders. But then who did I see use this? It's either Kathleen Lights or Sam Ravindal, I don't remember which one. But I got the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Genius Magic Under Eye and Face Powder. Soft focusing, light diffusing, loose powder. Usually it's like if Sam or Kathleen use it, like they like the same kind of like skin look that I do. What I really wanted to try this for is because it's supposed to be for under eyes too. And if you watch any of my videos, then you know that I use like exclusively for a very long time the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder, whatever, the smooth and set and smooth or whatever, my under eyes. And I do love that powder just because it's the only powder that doesn't make my under eyes look dry. My only beef with it is that sometimes I just feel like it doesn't, because it's like very light and like not drying, which is what I love about it, but then it kind of will not set down all the way, which is like okay. I'd rather have it not set down all the way than being like cakey, but I just find that like my concealer will still move, and then I just kind of have to touch it up throughout the day, which is again way better than being like cakey. But I'd love to find a powder that actually sets down my eyes but also doesn't look dry. That might be too much to ask, and I might never find it, which would be like totally okay with me, but okay. So I'm gonna use this under my eyes, and I'm gonna use the JH07 brush. This brush looks so nice for around the eye area. So I also did try the Hourglass powder under my eyes, and I didn't like it. Which is, it's just so funny because it's like, how does it make the rest of my skin look so perfect, but my under eyes, it just still makes them look so dry? I feel torn. I definitely think it's not awful, but it is just like a touch too dry for me. I'm gonna try it on the rest of my face. I'm gonna use this big brush. This is the JH01. And we're just gonna set it everywhere. I definitely don't like it as much as the Hourglass powder. It looks really good on camera, I think, at least from what I can see here. I think my skin looks like, I feel like smoother than it did before I put it on. And this might just be a product like I have to try out a couple times. I just feel like it's more matte than the Hourglass powder, which is weird because like even just swatching it on my hand, it looks like it has a glow to it. And probably because like I'm getting sick too, that definitely like has an effect on my skin too. So I don't hate it. And even actually around my eyes, like it's not that bad. I'm gonna have to update you guys again. Check, like follow me on Instagram, watch there, or I'll try to update you guys like in a favorites video or something, how I've been feeling. So I'm just gonna finish out the face because I'm not gonna do a lot to the eyes. I'm just gonna do something super simple because like I didn't really get any eyeshadows or anything. Next for the face, I got the Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. I'm gonna use this brush. I like to use like kind of loose flimsy brushes for bronzer. This is the JH06. So I have used this bronzer before. So far, I'm not loving it. It's not awful, for sure. See, I feel like it looks, well, that kind of looks splotchy right there. I think that, I don't know. I feel like it kind of looks muddy. You see what I'm saying? Especially like right here. It's not awful. I just have other bronzers I like more. Try to like blend it out a little more. It just looks kind of muddy. I don't know. I just don't think that I like it. I think compared what I usually use like day to day, my 3 favorite bronzers. I love the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. It's a little more light and cool tone. I use that when I'm more fair. I like my 2 favorite is like Matte Gimme Sun. I like to use that to bronze, and then like I kind of contour and give shape with Benefit Hoola. And like I always love the way that my bronzer looks with those 2. This is just like, it looks terrible. I'm going to use Benefit Hoola to kind of fix this. And I've been like dying to use this JH05 brush. I remember her saying that like this was the best contour brush ever. I definitely feel like I get what she means, you know? I think this is definitely good for like a kind of contour. I really like the shape of it. I do really like this brush. This is gonna be a good one. I can just feel it. And my bronzer still looks crazy. So what I'm gonna do now is just take this big JH01 and just kind of try to fix the situation we have going on. It'll look better when I have like blush and stuff on, but still. So the brush I usually use for bronzer, it's pretty dirty, but it's the Morphe M509. So, I mean, you can see why I would have like reached for this. I think that this brush would be really good for like doing a very soft, like diffusing kind of highlight. And I might use it for that too. So I got 2 different blushes. The first one I got is this Jouer brush duo. I just think the colors on this are really, really nice. Which one is this? This one's called Adore Blush Duo. So this one's called Adore Me and this one's called Hold Me. I got these to be like a matte blush, but this lighter one does have like a shimmer to it, and this one, yeah, this one's matte. I also got the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted blush in Bashful, which again, I thought this was gonna be matte and like a neutral kind of peach, but it's pretty shimmery, which I'm totally fine with. I just feel like I have a lot of shimmery brushes and my card was just full, so I had to delete some stuff. But what I was saying was that, what was I saying? Anyways, this is shimmery. I'm fine with it. I have used the Jouer. I have used the Jouer one already a couple times. So I'm going to use the JH04. And I also been feeling like I don't like my blush brush anymore. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. Again, I think like it looks good on camera. Like I feel like my cheeks look way better on camera. We'll see when I edit it. The viewfinder's kind of far away, but is that what it's called? Viewfinder? I don't know. Whatever. What I feel like in person is that it didn't really add a lot of color. It just kind of added like a gold shimmer, which I think generally again is good for me, but my skin's looking crazy right now. So I'm gonna go over it with this one, with the Jouer, just to add a little more color to my cheeks, because again, I just feel like I just have like a brown and gold splotchy mask. You have the sleepiest face ever. She can't even keep her eyes open. Oh my goodness. Baby, just go to sleep. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. It hurts. I'm not even like that much of a blush person, but like I want some color for my blush. This would be perfect if like I was like freshly self-tan, my skin was looking perfect, and I was just doing like a natural like glowy look, and I just didn't want any color on my cheeks but just like a bronzy like peachy sheen. This would be perfect. And I like this, and I don't want you guys to think I don't like it because of my reaction. It's just like not what I'm looking for at this moment. So I've been like bougie as crap with like all my cheek products. I definitely want to do like updated kind of like my go-to makeup look, because I think that I've been really loving what my makeup usually looks like, and I definitely want to share that with you guys. But I've been constantly using two different highlighters. So today I'm going to use two of the highlighters from the Desi Kate collection. I'm going to use Chasing the Sun as kind of like an all-over glow, and then I'm going to use Fuego to like highlight. I'm going to go back in with this brush. I kind of just wiped it off to make sure there's no extra bronzer on it. I think this is going to be perfect for like all over kind of glow. So yeah, I'm just doing like an all over glow with this one. Then I'm going to take a little brush, which we're going to take the JH09, which is the same as the Morphe, is the M510. I think that's what it is, which is, it's fine. I'm going to take Fuego. I'm just going to hit it like right at the tops of my cheekbones. My cheeks are looking crazy. I am going to try to set down my face even before I do my eyes with the Morphe mist, just because it's, hopefully it'll help me. For eyes lately, and like I said, I want to do kind of more updated video and discuss this in more depth, but I've been just reaching for these two palettes all the time for different things. So what I'm going to do, again, I don't want to get too much into it because I want to do a more, I feel like this video is based more on new products, haul, stuff like that. I want the next video to be more in-depth, detailed kind of situation. So I'm just going to go in with Poof from the Dark Magic palette from the Vault collection. I'm just going to take this JH30 just to further set down my lid. I'm going to zoom it in even more. Taking the Frontation palette, I am just going to use probably just like this shade Basic, Necessary, maybe a touch of Churro. I'm going to use this one first, JH32 in Basic. And again, I feel like this is why you need to wash your brushes before you use them, because it's just, I know like this brush is going to be fluffier when I wash it. Even though this brush is not like as fluffy as I would probably want it to be, it is blending everything out really nice. So I'm just going to go in with Necessary and just keep doing what I'm doing. Yeah, literally this brush is actually working out really well for me. Just going to take it a little bit under here just so I have something, a touch of Churro for right there. Okay, I'm cool with this. I don't feel like putting on any shimmer today. It's literally like Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I don't really want to right now. What I'm going to do is put on some mascara. Where's my mascara? Over here. L'Oreal Lash Paradise I'm using for my top lashes. Okay, so next what I got, I'm actually like, am I way too excited about this? I was like, next, it's like you're gonna see it and you're gonna be like, really? This is the Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Mascara. I hate using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise for my bottom lashes just because I feel like it's just too big, and like any mascara that I ever use for my top lashes is too big to use on the lower lash line. So this is it. It kind of looks like it has fibers in it. Like it doesn't say anywhere that it does, but I can see like little fibers. But ever since I got this, I've been using it on my lower lashes and I love it. The brush size really is perfect. I don't like anything to make my lower lashes look crazy. I just want a lower lash mascara to make my lashes black because obviously they're like covered in makeup. And this doesn't make them like that much fuller or longer. It just makes them black. So I love this, and it's Wet n Wild, so it's super cheap. Never wanted to buy like an expensive lower lash mascara like the Clinique one, even though it's like $10. That's not, well, I don't know if it is still. It was $10 like 4 years ago when I worked at Nordstrom, which is like not a lot for a mascara, but like if I'm just using it for my lower lashes, like seriously, I feel like that's not worth it. So yeah, you can see how it makes my lower lashes look. Again, not crazy, but I feel like just something, just black. And actually when I, on Saturday I did like a full like face of banging makeup and my lower lashes looked perfect. Like I've never liked my lower lashes so much in my life. So I really like this. So I am going to put on, I haven't used these lashes in so freaking long. These are the Velour, what are these called? Strike a Pose. I've not used these in forever. But I've just been wanting to wear lashes, but wanting more natural lashes. So I'm going to try to put these on today. Wish me luck. Where is my glue? Oh, it's right in front of my face. Okay. Looking out the window and I can actually see the sun coming through. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm gonna be feeling so good today now. See, this is why you do your makeup when you're sick. That's literally why I wanted to film today, because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna feel so good if I film. Okay, I'm just gonna do something really quick to my brows real fast. You wanna know what happened? My Anastasia brow wiz, the spoolie just like straight up broke off and I have no idea how. I'm really not that aggressive with my spoolies. I don't know what the deal is. My brows need to be trimmed. Oh my goodness. Which literally I would say is like the only downside of microblading is that obviously when you get makeup on them, you need to kind of like retouch them up. So for lips, ooh, I'm excited about these. So I bought from Nude Sticks for the first time ever. And I got two different ones and I wore them together yesterday and I'm gonna do exactly what I did yesterday because I think it looks so good. So, I never really liked my lips, but I feel like I finally found a place where I can overline them properly so that I like my lips. And not look like, still look natural and not like crazy person. So, what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna take Nude Sticks Whisper, which is like a I feel like very popular classic Nude Sticks color. So I'm gonna almost use this one as a lip liner. This is their, what is this formula? This one's just the lip and cheek pencil. So it's not matte, but it's more of just like a classic kind of, I guess just like a typical kind of like lipstick formula. And I'm just using this one to kind of give shape and just a little bit of color. Then I'm gonna go in with this one, and I freaking love this thing. This is the Nude Sticks Gel Color Lip and Cheek Balm in the color Fate. The way they described this on the Ulta website, I believe, was like almost clear, like a Your Lips but enhanced, like a, this is clear, this is almost clear but it's gonna make your lips look better kind of description. So I just use this and I get exactly what they mean. It is almost like, it's just so sheer that there is almost no color, but it just adds like a gloss and like an extra yumminess to your lips. Alright guys, so that completes today's video. The most gentle kisses. I know it wasn't like a ton of products. I just say this every time. Like I always feel like I buy so much stuff, spend so much money, and then like I film and I'm like, oh, that wasn't that much stuff. But I still had fun trying some things. I think it is kind of fun when you don't like things on camera, right? Like, isn't it boring when it's like, oh, I loved everything? But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. Requests are always welcome. You want to see something, I'll do it. Don't worry, I'll do it for you. What else? You can subscribe to see more of me and more importantly, more of Phoebe. Because we just love her. Oh my goodness. You can follow Phoebe on Instagram too, Queen with a KW, Queen Phoebe. And we will see you in our next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!